Shelby Rogers to serve.
Love 15.
Brengel won the toss and chose to receive. And I'm a little bit upset because I'd like everyone to see Madison Brengle serve as soon as possible, because it is one of the most unique service motions you'll see on a pro tour, men or women.
You'll see it. Be patient.
Love 13.
A little bit of cold feet here from Rogers. 2 and 4 off the bat.
We've seen 3 quick errors from Shelby Rogers, and I'm wondering if that short turnaround might play into it.
Well, I mean, that's what I mentioned, earlier. It's like, you're in the locker room and all of a sudden somebody says, hey, did you notice that, Korda just retired, you're next on, or something like this. And that's when you grab your rackets, grab your stuff, and you didn't even do your warm-up because, you're shocked, basically. So it's whoever starts better, and apparently it's definitely Brengel.
And that is 4 errors off the South Carolinians bracket. In Delaware's own Madison Brengle, an opening break to start this match.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough contest between them. 1, they know each other very well. 2, obviously as an American, you want to do well in a tournament that is on your soil. And 3, they have a similar game. They hit pretty much very clean from the baseline. They particularly like to attack down the line, and I think it's going to be depending of how Brengel serves.
Madison Brengle to serve.
Needs to be attacked if possible from Rogers. And let's see if the leg starts moving for Rogers. Remember, she had a knee injury, she had surgery, so you know that in the past, having this kind of injuries, you need to be warmed up. You need to make sure that when you get on court, your legs are warmed up. You can tell the movement, the skater, really, scattered right now from Shelby Rogers, yet to win a point.
I'll add another thing that is actually playing into this. Both players are defending a ton of points.
Oh. 30 left.
6 points in a row.
$40 left. Okay, Brengel.
I'll tell you what, this is exactly reflecting
Brengel
how well Madison Brengle can defend. She moves so well. She brings so many more balls back on the court. It's 8 points in a row right here. And she is 4 points away for a golden set. So known as,
4 games away. But
4 games away, sorry, from a golden set, which would be tremendous. I think the last golden set I remember was Shvedova against Irani. That was at Wimbledon. That was on grass. 2017, Shvedova, 6-love. every single point in that set. Voila.
And there it is.
I would just put my arms up if I had been
15 love.
Rogers. Yes. I knew I was going somewhere.
They might have
someplace.
given her a Bronx cheer if that were the case here. The sarcastic cheer from the fans in New York, although we are in Queens, so I'm not exactly sure what would have happened.
Anyhow, she's finally getting a point.
Love.
One could say she's on the roll.
She's on a roll, 2 points. 2 points on the trot. She actually didn't hit a great lob there, but it just got into an awkward spot for Brengel's backhand.
Well, you can't hit two-handers on this. You have to let go that left hand to reach and get more leeway towards the ball.
30-15.
Difference between those two, I think that Rogers get a little bit more power behind her racket.
That's more of the Shelby Rogers
14,
game that we're
15.
used to seeing, moving Brengel all over the court. And a point to get on the board here in the first.
Wait, please.
Madison Brengle has never beaten an American opponent at the U.S. Open. 0-4 lifetime.
Ouch.
Okay, Rogers.
There you go.
Brengel leads
All right, so
two games
Shelby
to 1.
Rogers is up and running, but Madison Brengle holds the early lead, up 2-1 in the first on court 5. Madison Brengle serving, leading 2-1.
Fifteen love. Fifteen all.
Completely decelerated here at impact. That ball didn't take off at all from a racket. You want to go slow at start, fast at impact.
That was a wily point.
Very interesting the way that Rogers is able to change the rhythm of the
15,
ball,
13.
try to find some angle with that backhand, short cross court. That
that
forehand,
one.
sorry, that forehand inside out, you're right. That was not the backhand. That was well done and really well protected from Brengel. Ran to it, but then that forehand hooked it a little bit too much with the wrist. Long rally, probably the longest rally of the match so far. She's hitting that
30 all.
A little bit late on both sides, and you know it's telling about the courts. The courts are very fast this year, so she has to keep telling herself earlier because it's not the first one. We've seen that at least 2 or 3 times.
Haven't the players been
30,
practicing
40
enough on these courts to be used to the speed by now?
Yeah, but you know some are maybe a little faster than others. It's possible.
Oh, some courts.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have to adapt quickly, but
Let for serve. Game Rogers.
well, that's the way to come back from love too.
2 games all for set.
Sophie, we are through 4 games in this match, and we haven't had a winner.
Yeah, I hope you have your dinner with you.
Or at least a
Could be long.
Snickers.
Yeah.
You're gonna be here for a while.
But you know, you have to film. I mean, those are players who are very steady from the baseline. Just move the court around and the ball around.
And make sure you download the US Open app to cheer on your favorite players and track the latest scores. It's available in the App Store and on the Google Play Store. It's usopen.org and the US Open app.
Fifteen love.
Johnson.
And there it is. Finally, our first winner of the match, Sophie.
30.
Hey, exciting.
Off the racket of Shelby Rogers.
I tell you, it's not easy to hit a winner past Madison Brengle. I mean, she is running balls everywhere, and so is Shelby. So those players just defend so well. It took 14 minutes, but
14 love.
there you have it.
And Shelby's starting to find her form a little bit, which if the past is prologue could be a little bit of a problem for Brengel.
Game Rogers.
Shelby Rogers holds it love on serve in the
Rogers
first now.
leads 3 games to 2 for set.
Shelby leads 3 games to 2. That's
We are
true.
still
I've
deep
seen a
in
lot of
that
autographs
today.
given out, I'll say that.
Let second serve.
Yeah,
Love
that's
15.
where her Achilles heel is definitely Brengel. It's the serve. I mean, she's only hit 30% of first serves so far in this match. At 27 after this double fault. Second of the match so far. Maddie Brengel. And this is one thing
Love
you
30.
mentioned that you said, you know, how awkward our serve is technically, and it is. And you think at 5'6", you know, you would want throughout your career to get that stroke better, to work on it. And she's definitely not getting her elbow down, and you know, maybe it's also because of
15-30.
problem physically. Maybe she has problems in that we don't know about, but it is definitely not what you want to do at home. Yeah, you want to serve to really be loose and get that
15-40.
racket head to drop down right behind your head to accelerate, just like a throw, basically. And she doesn't do any of it.
It's actually pretty amazing that she is as good at tennis as she is at this high of a level. With that serve, I guess that speaks to the rest of her game. Oh, that's a great hustle from Shelby Rogers, because Madison Brengle had a nice little touch drop shot there.
Rogers leads 4 games to 2 for
Rogers
set.
hustled up
Great
and
get.
made Brengel hit one more ball.
No doubt. I mean, the speed right here, she was really far from that ball, diagonally getting to that ball, at least making Brengel hit one more, and that counted for a lot. Gets the break again, now up in the driver's seat 4-2 and serving. It's 4 games on the trot for Shelby.
Game. Johnson.
15-9.
3 games all, first set.
Love 15.
That's just great stuff from both players.
I mean, tactically, it's very sound from both of them. I mean, they really have their
Love 13.
perfect shot selection on whatever ball they're hitting. But also the hustle from both players, and especially Maddie Brengel, to get to all these balls. It takes a toll on you, though. I tell you, look at that retrieval here, the squash shot. And then here, first pass, and then come in to finish it down the line pass. That is beautiful. Nothing Shelby did wrong in that point.
Now, Brengel puts some more pressure on Rogers and has 3 break
Love
points.
40.
Can't help but wonder if that miss was spurred by how many balls Brengel got back in the point prior.
Again, Brengel.
And another error off the Rogers racket. Brengel breaks
Mueller's,
back.
please.
And we're back on
Rogers
serve.
leads 4 games to 3 for set.
Shelby Rogers up 4-3 in the first.
$15. Let's for serve.
15 love.
Well done, taking that high loop forehand ball
13
from
love.
Rogers and taking it on the rise, not leaving any time for Rogers to recover. It's all about timing, not easy to do.
$14.
It's always the legs. I mean, the movement right here, it looks like just like at the beginning of the match when she was barely moving, but those balls down the middle are paying off. The racket of Brengel.
It's unusual to see this from Shelby, at least in recent months, and she's gotten fully fit. Error off the Rogers racket, a hole that loved for Brengel.
4 games all for set.
It's like deja vu all over again. It's like the first 2 games were exactly the same. It was Rogers being broken at love, then Brengel holding at love. Remember, she couldn't put a ball in and win a point until the 3rd game. But I tell you what, it's reminiscence of it. It sure feels like it. Let's see if Rogers is able to get that consistency back.
Love 15.
I mean, we're talking 16 unforced errors for Rogers, double the amount in Brengel at 8, and only 1 winner so far in this match. It was from the racket of Rogers at the forehand wing.
James Johnson.
Here's a winner. Second winner for Rogers.
15 all.
This one very difficult to do from the baseline, but has to come to the net and still had to hit 2 volleys. I think the retrieval skills of Brengel, absolutely amazing.
Love 15.
Let's second serve.
Look here. Oh,
30-15.
like that. Floaty forehand return.
Love 30.
Both did reach the top 50. 40 was the peak ranking for Shelby Rogers. That was in July 2021. I think he did mention that. And then Madison Brengle, highest ranking was 35. That's back in 2015.
Back when she got to the 3rd round of the US Open for the first time. By the way, Madison got to the 3rd round of Wimbledon this year.
40-15. Forty 30.
30-40.
Right here. Another winner from the racket of
Rogers leads 5 games to 4
She's
set.
now in the lead and is asking the question to Madison Brengle. Can she stay in that set? 5-4, Shelby Rogers.
Inside, everybody's wearing masks.
14.
Deuce.
Starting to hit that forehand better and better, Shelby Rogers.
Love 15.
That's what it takes to win points against Madison Brengle.
Yeah, it's not easy, but the acceleration
Wait,
here,
please.
inside out, did work out perfectly well.
Advantage Madre.
Thought she was going to hit her swing volleys. It was like a swing volley. She looked like she was going to.
Love
And then changed
30.
her mind, went for a classic volley, opened the racket face, and guess what?
Release line game.
Flies out. Technique, so important. Every level.
So much for trying to be more cautious. You would think the swinging volley would be the lower percentage. Oh goodness. What do you call that, Sophie?
I was going to say, what was that?
15-13.
Listen, it's so unpredictable, but so is Madison Brengle, not only on the tennis court, but in life. I mean, this is the personality of a player, just like, oh yeah, I'm going to chop that one, let's see what happens. Guess what? It worked. So maybe you want to use that more often. Yeah, more aggressive, sorry.
No, that's all right. Shelby Rogers has
15,
earned 2
40.
set points
9.
using that aggression.
Yep.
And there it is.
First
First
set
set to
Rogers.
Shelby Rogers.
6 games to 4.
The South Carolinian takes it 6-4.
I think she was serving so well last year, hitting tons of aces. We haven't seen one ace from the racket of Shelby Rogers yet.
And not only has Brengel put those returns mostly
Love
away,
15.
she's been able to do a little damage. Like even off her first serve there, I thought she did well. That gets the point to Brengel.
Deuce.
Madison 15.
Fifteen all.
There's that forehand once again.
Advantage Johnson.
She gets away from that ball and has plenty of room to strike.
30.
Very dangerous, Rogers. Here's that serve. Finally getting some joy. Easy point.
Deuce.
30-15.
Madison 14.
Advantage Johnson.
Good hands.
I'll say so. That was not an easy volley and going to the highest part of the net. on top of that.
40-15.
Deuce.
Very firm at impact on that volley. Just using and absorbing the power of Brengel.
9 games old.
Game
Gets
Rogers.
this one easily and holds to open up set number 2.
First game, second set.
Shelby Rogers took the first here on court 5.
I mean, you feel like she's a little bit more relaxed, no doubt. Just on the serve, you know, you felt like the serve was going with a little bit of MPH higher than it's been. And here, no problem. She anticipated that so fast. She was there before Brengel finished hitting it.
The body language,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
strong. And there's the fist pump. Shelby's very overt about how she pumps herself up. It's not wild and crazy, but you can tell there's fire burning inside that belly.
Love 15.
Newbold Freeze Rogers.
20 love.
Winning Rosalie's 3 games to 2, full set, number 2 sets to 1.
Both of these women
15
are
all.
also entered in the doubles draw. Shelby Rogers will be playing with Petra Martic, and they've played a few events together and done fairly well. Madison Brengle got a wild card in with Claire Liu, fellow American.
Love.
15-13.
I mean, it must feel like a sauna, the way that she's dressed. I mean, I understand the fairness of her skin, how difficult it is to play when it's sunny, although it's pretty cloudy right now, but still understandable. But you know how hot she must be, because
15-14.
it is really humid out there, and you know, your body needs to breathe. And there's no way for her to have that.
I can only assume that she's used to it by now,
I
because she
would hope so.
practices like that, and
Yeah.
she always plays with long sleeves outside like this.
Can't imagine. Oh,
Okay, Rogers.
A quick break to open up set.
Rogers
number 2.
leads 2 games to love, second set.
third double fault of the match for Brengel.
Susie Love.
Time.
Madison Brengle.
15-11.
Trying to do something different, being more aggressive on the second serve, Brengel. Bad idea, just getting joy on it.
Susie Love.
That's the reason you don't see that many winners. I mean, that would be a winner pretty much on most players. But
30 love.
because of the speed of Brengel, who defends so well, she's still got a racket on it.
And Madison. 3 games to 4 sets.
15 all.
love.
15.
Well, as slow
Okay,
as the
Rogers.
start was for Shelby Rogers in set number 1, it's equally as quick here in set
Rogers
2.
leads 3 games to love, second set, and by
3
1 set
love
to
on
love.
Madison Brengle.
Crazy. Some crazy stuff happening.
15
Late
love.
night in New York.
Who knows?
Strange things happen, Sophie. And just an editor's correction. She didn't
15
yell
all.
wine. She yelled alcohol. That was what came out of her mouth.
Funny. Oh,
Shelby is starting to find her range.
15-30.
maybe not in the corner of the court. Just hit that one perfectly well.
15-14.
Gorgeous.
Fifteen 14. Let's for serve.
Time.
Residents 4 games to 3 quarters. Spain is by 2 sets to 1.
Second set.
Ooh, she made it.
Serve.
How about that one?
30-40.
Right in corner two. Single break point. Still one ahead of Rogers.
Yeah, put a little marker on that in case Brengel makes a comeback, because this is a little bit of a make or break game for Brengel. And that's the kind of tennis that
Rogers.
Shelby Rogers can play and can taper deep into the
Rogers
tournament.
leads 4 games to love. Second set.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the second serve of Madison Brengle has been really the problem throughout this match. She's 6-16 on second serves .1. And, that is a bad number to have.
None. Meanwhile, you can stay connected to the US Open on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by joining the conversation using the hashtag US Open.
Oh. 15-11.
Brengel can't believe that that ball was called out. She'd like to speak to someone.
She likes a challenge, but there's nothing to challenge because it is the electronic line calling, and whatever we hear is whatever we're going to see. Sounds so real, though. I feel like you really have people on the court.
They've done a great job with that.
They
Those are
have.
real human voices that
Yep.
are recorded, obviously.
40-30.
13-11.
Rogers has found her range. Brengel has fallen off her game.
Yeah, this could be finished and dusted in less than an hour.
Game. After that. That's the
One unforced error in this set for Rogers compared to 8-17 in the first set. So huge improvement, hence the score.
And that caught the line.
And she was
14.
hoping for a call from the electronic line calling. Nada.
That's one you're hoping an actual line judge will call, because it bounces so quickly that maybe they just assume it's out.
How about this stat? That hurts for Brengel.
That goes
Okay,
right along with
Rogers.
you pointing out that Shelby Rogers has one unforced error in the second
Rogers
set.
leads 5 games to love, second set. By
Audrey
1 to 12.
she leads by a set and 5 love
President
on
5
court 5.
games to 3 full sets.
After taking the first from fellow American Madison Brengle of Dover, Delaware. Dover is famous for their famous racetrack. The Monster Mile, they call it.
Love
They
15.
race.
NASCAR, it's
Okay.
auto racing.
It's like Le Mans.
Like Le Mans, a little bit different, but you know, there are automobiles involved.
They do go around.
They go
circle,
around and
right?
round, yeah. They go round and round. Not for 24 hours.
Right. Well, it's been a while since she had an unforced error. That's one of them. Makes 2
15 all.
for the set so far. Not a bad record at all.
And it's been a while since Madison Brengle was able to take one of those longer rallies from Shelby Rogers. Rogers really grasped control of this match in this second set.
15 all.
Son.
Wow. And then she picked the side that Brengel was on and still
15-30.
because that was such great depth. She definitely found her wrench after being down 2 love in the first set. Rogers.
18-30.
30 all.
Well, that's just fun tennis from both players, Sophie.
Well, I can tell you that Rogers
30, 40.
so well, Madison Brengle, because before she hit that backhand, and by the way, backhand inside out, going around your forehand, very unusual. That's telling of how much Brengle loves to hit her backhand better than the forehand. You saw Rogers going there, and it is match point right here, right now for Rogers.
Another one of the longer rallies of the match. And Brengel holds on and saves the match point.
Deuce.
Use.
Let for serve.
It's lovely. Just how she rolls that ball, she just gets set.
Advantage,
She's
Rogers.
going, her shoulders are well turned. Phenomenal return to begin with. It's now second match point. Rogers. She got it.
Set match, Rogers.
Shelby
2 6 love,
Rogers.
6-4, 6 love.
Into round 2 of the 2021 U.S. Open with a straight set win over her friend and compatriot Madison Brengle.
Thank you.
A little rough at the start, but once she found her rhythm, Shelby cruised.